Welcome, treasure hunters and coin collectors. You're about to uncover Australia's hidden fortune. Those ordinary-looking 50-cent coins from 1969 could be worth thousands, even millions. Yes, you heard that right. Some rare versions of these coins are changing lives and creating overnight millionaires. Let's get started. Hidden within everyday Australian change lies a potential for unimaginable fortune, especially when it comes to rare 50-cent coins from the late 1960s. Among these, the 1969 Australian 50-cent coin stands out as a mysterious gem that collectors are desperately hunting for. While it was part of general circulation, certain versions and misstrikes of this coin have skyrocketed in value due to their extreme rarity, historical context, and numismatic uniqueness. These aren't just old coins. They're potentially million-dollar assets hiding in plain sight. It's no longer just about silver content or face value. We're talking about historical pieces that could rewrite your financial destiny if you're lucky enough to find one in your stash. The 50-cent coin in 1969 had already gone through a major transformation. Just 3 years earlier in 1966, the coin was made from 80% silver and was soon pulled from circulation because the silver value exceeded its face value. The 1969 version was a copper-nickel composition, shaped as a dodecagon, 12-sided. Like the modern version. But here's where the real magic begins. Some coins from 1969 were struck with unique errors. Double die outbursts, misaligned dies, or incorrect planchets that today are virtually priceless to collectors. Such errors were not mass-produced, and finding one is as rare as striking gold. One particularly extraordinary version is believed to have the numeral value 50 slightly superimposed or misaligned, an error that might have occurred during die creation or striking. This superimposed anomaly has sent numismatists into a frenzy. While the average 1969 50-cent coin might only fetch a few dollars, these rare flawed pieces have reportedly exchanged hands for tens of thousands of dollars. And some experts speculate that pristine examples could soar into hundreds of thousands or even reach $1 million valuation if sold at the right time in the right auction. It's not just about errors, though. Condition is king. A 1969 50-cent coin in average circulated condition might not attract much attention, but an uncirculated, mint condition example, especially with a grading from a reputable service like PGS or NGC, could exponentially increase in value. Coin collectors and investors pay top dollar for rarity in combination with condition. If your coin exhibits strong details, a sharp strike, and minimal blemishes, you might be sitting on a piece of history that collectors around the globe are itching to get their hands on. Then there's the allure of provenance. If a coin can be traced back to a specific mint error batch or collector's estate, its value can soar simply because of its story. Some high-end collectors pay not just for metal and age, but for the legend behind the coin. A 1969 50-cent coin with an error, preserved in a family collection for generations, can hold more mystique and command higher bidding wars than a similar coin found in a coin shop. The rarer the story, the rarer the value, and rarity is everything in the coin world. But the real reason these coins can become million-dollar miracles is simple economics. Supply and demand. There are hundreds of thousands of collectors chasing a small handful of surviving rare coins. As time goes on, fewer of these rare versions remain in the wild, lost to circulation, or damaged beyond collectability. So when a fresh, high-grade, unusual 1969 50-cent coin emerges, the bidding gets ferocious. Auction houses have seen shockingly high offers for rare Aussie coins in recent years, with some selling for over $1 million, especially those tied to errors or significant historical details. The most shocking part, these coins may still be lying forgotten in old jars, tucked away in childhood collections, or sitting quietly in a relative's drawer. People often overlook Australian 50-cent coins because of their common shape and feel, but it's precisely in their familiarity that their power to surprise lies. Every 50-cent coin you handle could be your golden ticket, especially those from the 1960s and 70s, when minting inconsistencies and transitional designs created an ideal storm for collectible anomalies.so. Before you toss your change into the vending machine, take a long, hard look at those 50-cent pieces. Examine the details. Check the year, the alignment, the font, the depth of the strike. What looks ordinary might just be an undiscovered treasure. In the world of rare Australian coins, fortunes can change overnight. What seems like a dull chunk of metal could in fact be your doorway to wealth beyond imagination. The right coin in the right hands can become $1 million miracle. So check your coins before you spend them. You might just be holding history in your palm. Next, another Australian 50-cent coin. Australia's coinage history is filled with hidden treasures. But few coins stir the imagination quite like the elusive and highly coveted 1975 Australian 50-cent coin. While millions of these coins were minted for standard circulation, not all 1975 50-cent pieces are created equal. Among them, there exist rare varieties and error coins so extraordinary in value that they become the stuff of legend among collectors. It might seem unbelievable, but some of these old, seemingly ordinary coins have fetched staggering amounts at auctions, sometimes surpassing six figures. The reason? A potent combination of rarity, historical significance, and collector obsession. If you've ever jangled loose change in your pocket without a second thought, it's time to think again. One of those coins could be a silent fortune. Most people overlook the 1975 50-cent coin because of its large mintage and everyday use, but within that year's production lies a hidden story. During the 1970s, the Royal Australian Mint occasionally produced test coins, varieties, and misstrikes, accidental errors during the minting process. These flawed or variant coins are incredibly rare and therefore command insane premiums. For example, coins struck on the wrong planchet, the blank metal disc used in mint coins, or coins with a double die error, where the design appears slightly duplicated, can sell for tens of thousands of dollars. Collectors covet these imperfections because they offer a window into the mysterious, often secretive world of mint production errors. One of the most valuable and sought-after versions of the 1975 50-cent coin is the elusive double bar variety. This coin shows two faint, raised bars behind the kangaroo on the Australian coat of arms, an anomaly caused by die wear or damage during the minting process. While it might seem minor to the untrained eye, this subtle detail can dramatically inflate the value of the coin. A pristine or high-grade double-bar 1975 50-cent coin has been known to reach prices in the thousands, especially if certified by a reputable coin grading service. In the collector's world, rarity and condition are king, and the double bar fits both criteria perfectly. Adding to the frenzy are tales of coins accidentally struck with incorrect dates or mismatched obverse and reverses. These mismatches are known as mule coins, and they are some of the rarest coin errors on the planet. While not officially confirmed for the 1975 50-cent piece, rumors persist in numismatic circles of experimental strikes and hybrid designs from that era. Should such a mule coin ever surface from 1975, it would undoubtedly become one of the most valuable Australian coins ever discovered, potentially reaching prices upwards of $1 million or more. These myths drive collectors into a frenzy, fueling a modern-day treasure hunt among everyday Australians. But beyond error coins, even standard 1975 50-cent coins can hold significant value if they are in uncirculated or proof condition. These coins, stored away from wear and tear and kept in pristine mint state quality, are exceptionally rare today. Most circulated coins bear scratches, dings, or fading from decades of use. However, a coin in perfect condition can be valued 100 times higher than its face value. Imagine discovering a flawless 50-cent coin buried in an old drawer or passed down from a family member. What might seem like spare change could instead be a life-altering windfall. The secret to these coins' skyrocketing value lies in supply and demand. As collectors across the globe compete to complete their collections, the competition for rare pieces intensifies. Australian coins, especially from the 1970s, are becoming increasingly popular in international markets due to their unique designs and historic minting anomalies. Coin shows, online auctions, and private collectors are constantly on the lookout for premium 1975 50-cent pieces, pushing their market value to astronomical levels. Every year, new records are broken, with humble coins realizing jaw-dropping prices far beyond anyone's expectations. For those holding on to old change jars or inherited coin collections, the time to check for treasures is now. The market for rare Australian coins is red hot, and the right coin in the right condition could change your financial future in an instant. It's no exaggeration to say that a rare 1975 50-cent coin, especially one with unique minting errors or rare characteristics, could be your golden ticket. There are stories of individuals cashing in coins they thought were worthless, only to discover their value far exceeded anything they could have imagined. The magic of numismatics is that fortune can hide in plain sight, right there in your pocket. In conclusion, the 1975 Australian 50-cent coin is not just another piece of metal. It's potentially a sleeping giant of value and historical significance. Whether it's the ultra-rare double-bar variety, a mysterious mule, or flawless mint-state coin, each piece holds the potential to be a game-changer. In the world of rare coins, dreams are minted into reality, and the unsuspecting owner of a rare 1975 coin might just wake up one morning to discover they're sitting on a treasure worth more than gold. So before you spend that old 50-cent piece, take a moment to look closer. Your fortune might be staring you right in the face. Thanks for watching our YouTube video and subscribe to our YouTube channel Treasure Coin Talk.